Just a quick question for any teacher out there. Have you ever had experience of being put on a support plan? And did you find that support plan actually supported you and helped you? Because it seems in a lot of schools, these support plans are actually just being used to force experienced teachers out of schools. So, in theory, a support plan is meant to help a teacher. You get a bit of guidance, some coaching, some clear steps to improve. But here, that's not the case. I'm not talking about a handful of cases. Over 100 teachers have been sharing stories of being completely blindsided. One day you're teaching away, the next you're shoved into this formal plan with no warning, no chance. It's a case of, right, you either improve or you're out. And if they resist, sometimes they're offered a deal to go quietly, even sign an NDA and just vanish. No fuss, no paper trail. And listen, the impact of this is absolutely brutal. Teachers describing feelings of grief, betrayal, completely losing their identity. And we're talking about teachers here with decades of experience, suddenly forced out because they're more expensive on the pay scale, or because it's quicker to clear the decks after a bad Ofsted visit than to actually support staff. And what's even worse, if you're disabled, if you're from a minority background, if you are an older member of staff, you're statistically more likely to find yourself on one of these plans. That's not support. That's just pure discrimination being dressed up as accountability. And this isn't just about an individual school, by the way. This is a system-wide problem. This is happening in so many schools. Because if support plans are being used to cover up problems, silence staff with NDAs and quietly cut budgets, what messages does that send to the rest of the profession? Like, no wonder we've got this ridiculous retention crisis, the biggest we've ever had. No wonder people don't want to stay in the job. I mean, teaching's hard enough at the minute without turning what's supposed to be support into a weapon. And it just shows again how broken the education system is when people who have dedicated their careers, given so much of their life to education, are just now being treated like they're disposable. And here's the thing, if we want schools to thrive, we need to make support actually mean support, not this sort of fast track exit strategy. So when I read this article that someone sent me, I just had to talk about it and try and shine a light on it. And we've got to back campaigners which are calling for transparency and make sure a support plan actually goes back to meaning what it should, helping teachers, not forcing them out the door. Because a system like this will make even the best teachers look bad and think about leaving. And that's not something anyone can afford, because guess who misses out? Guess who loses out? The students. Teachers deserve better and the students deserve better.